Alright, so today we're going to go over some stretching. Stretching is important because not only does it make sure that we're ready to go for a competition, it also makes sure that we're able to keep a nice good range of motion in all our muscles and joints, as well as it keeps blood flowing to our muscles. So our first stretch we're going to do is going to be our shoulder stretch. You take your arm across your body and hold it here. You want every stretch that we do, you have to hold for a minimum of 10 seconds to get a good stretch out of it. Alright, then you have to make sure you switch arms. Whatever you do to one side, you always want to make sure that we do to the other. Alright, then you do that a couple of times. Now we're going to go to our next stretch. Our next stretch is our tricep stretch. So we're going to take our arm, go up, have our hand behind our back, grab our elbow, and pull back on our elbow. And when we're stretching, we don't want to stretch to the point where it hurts our muscles. We want to stretch to the point right to where we have slight discomfort in our muscles. Alright, now we're going to switch sides. Alright, good. Now our next one that we do, we're just going to work our chest. We're going to take our arms, our hands, interlock them behind our body, and we stretch back and down. Hold this for 10 seconds. Alright, good. Like I said, we do everything more than once, so we do this a couple of times. Our next one we're going to do is going to do a little bit of a toe touch forward fold. And when we do that, we make sure that we aren't bending our knees or anything. We're just bending at our waist, try to touch our toes, and really push our hand, or try to get our hands towards the ground. You just feel a nice stretch in the back of your legs on this one. Alright. So now we're going to do our wrist stretch. So we take a hand, grab our fingertips, and we pull back. And then you switch it to where our fingers are down and pull back here too. And now you switch hands. Same thing, we start with our fingers up, palms out, pull back. Then we switch it down. Alright, good. Now our next stretch we'll do here is we're going to stretch out our necks. We're going to fold our neck, put our head down to one side, and pull just slightly down on our heads. You don't want to pull too much that it hurt your neck, but just enough to give it a good stretch. Alright, next side. Alright, so for our next stretches, we're going to want to be sitting on the ground. First stretch we're going to work is our butterfly stretch. So we're going to bring our feet, put them together, so our knees are out, and just slightly push down on our knees. You hold this for about 10 seconds, and then you release. We do this a couple of times. And our next stretch we're going to do is our trunk twist. So we'll take one leg, put it over the other, put our elbow to our knee, and twist. Alright, and then you switch sides. Good. Now for our next couple stretches, we're going to be laying on our back. So we're going to do our little hamstring pull. We'll be on our back. Bring our knees up, pull down, so we're trying to get our knees to our chest. Hold this for about 10 seconds, then we switch sides. Alright, good. Now our next stretch we have would be our quad pull. For this one, we're going to want to go to our sides. We grab our top leg here, and pull back. Like I said, we pull just slightly enough so our muscles are just at slight discomfort, not to the point of where it hurts. All right, and then we switch sides. Got to flip over to our other side. Grab our other leg, and we pull back. All right. Well, I hope we learned a little bit about stretching today. If you have any more questions about stretching or want any different other stretches to do, just contact me at my Twitter, which is at the Coach Ward.